Hey guys, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I'm doing the water sign channeling and crystal reading for the month of October. So it's going to be for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're new to these kind of videos that I do, I basically use 2 decks to pull crystals or crystal cards to see what crystals are recommended for you for the month. And then I go ahead and do a tarot reading for each sign to see why you need those crystals. Now, when it comes to crystals, you don't have to run out and buy these. These are just recommendations. Some people were really encouraging me to teach more about crystals, and I thought this was kind of a fun way to incorporate them into some of the readings that I do. Now, also, if you do want to get crystals, by all means go for it. If you don't really like the crystals that are coming out, but you're really resonating with the messages, there are all kinds of crystals out there that help you with the same thing. So just do some research and see what crystals resonate for you, okay? So the 2 decks that I use, Crystal's the stone deck, and then this one is called Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. All the decks I use are linked below for your convenience. The way this is going to work, I'm going to pull cards from this one, and this one I really just go off of, just what I know about crystals and intuitive messages, because this is a lot about me just channeling for you. This one I do read the description for the crystals. I used to read descriptions for this one, but a couple rounds ago, I didn't have the book with me because I was not at my place, and I really like the way that kind of flowed, okay? All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. For the month of October, keep in mind the downloads that I've received about October, it's going to be a month of activations and expansion as we're doing a lot of clearing still. We've been clearing since, what was before the new moon in Virgo? It was the full moon Pisces? Yeah. From full moon Pisces through new moon Virgo and full moon Aries, which is on October 1st. So that's actually leading us into October. Big time of clearing for a lot of people. We also have Saturn and Chiron aspecting during this time, also creating more opportunity to clear. And then we move into this expansion and activation, and now we have the space to do so. Keep in mind in October, by the time October comes, Saturn and Jupiter will be direct. We will be going into Mercury retrograde on the 13th. Pre-shadows already started. Mercury will be retrograding in the sign of Scorpio. Venus will be in Virgo. What else should you know? Oh, we do the 2 full moons in October. Like I said, full moon in Aries on the 1st. And on Halloween, we have the full moon in Taurus, which is going to be kind of fun. All right, so just to give you a little lowdown on what's going on in October. All right, now let's get started, water signs. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go first? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? Cancer, I feel like you guys are pulling on me. I gotta be honest, water signs, all of you feel, I think all of you were feeling the scorpionic energy. I actually just saw a flash of the death card. Kind of makes sense. It makes sense with the clearing that we're doing and the expansion that we're going into. But Cancer, let's get back to you. Well, crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of October. I'm hearing love and empowerment, Cancer. Love and empowerment. Love and empowerment. Some of you are going to start getting a lot better about your boundaries, setting your boundaries, being really firm about those. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, rose quartz. I'm not surprised if that's going to come out, but they're showing me rose quartz. So even if it doesn't come out, if that crystal resonates for you, you might want to get one. You're just really ready for not just romantic relationships, but relationships in general that not only you deserve, but that make you feel really good, that don't make you question anything, that actually support your confidence, support you being more confident in yourself. You know, it's interesting, Cancer. Some of you are also realizing that you really need relationships that aid independence. Some of you had some major codependency issues, but yeah, that really aid independence, but still, you know that support's still there, that support is unwavering. I feel like you guys are connecting with the earth sign. I just got a lot of earth energy all of a sudden. Some of you guys might be meeting someone who fits that bill, who fits that description, friend or coworker or lover or otherwise. But yeah, I'm getting a very like Taurian Capricorn sort of energy going on around you. I don't feel like it's coming from you. I feel like it's around you that you're connecting with it. What crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of October? Yeah, I feel like this person, for those who are connecting with someone who fits the description, they're teaching you a lot about yourself, and you are getting more confidence. You are gaining more independence. You are becoming more empowered, and it's just like it's a relationship or connection that it really just makes you feel good. It makes you feel really strong. It makes you feel very capable. They enhance you. I mean, that's what a relationship should do, right? So again, some of you, this is a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. But let's get into it. What crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of October? What crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of October? What crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of October? Some of you are going to be connecting with this energy after you come out of a little bit of a death, transformative, dark kind of energy. Again, that's part of the clearing that you're going to be doing. This person may be someone you already know, Cancer. They don't have to be new necessarily, because it just feels like you're spending more and more time with this person or with their energy. So even if you had to like take a break from them or step back or take care of yourself, or maybe it's someone just from your past and it's like now all of a sudden you want to connect with them again. For some of you, it's also that. Oh, yep, golden healer. Oh, sorry guys, sorry about the glare. Can you see that? There you go. Golden healer, it's exactly how it sounds. It's gonna help you with clearing, okay? This is also a stone that you can use for expansion. It is associated with the Christ consciousness, okay? Also noticing 27 on there, which breaks down to a 9 for completions. So again, not surprised that came out for you guys with what I've been feeling. Any other crystals for my Cancers, please, for the month of October? Any other crystals? Let's see. Jesus. Oh, Cancer. We have azestulite and howlite. Howlite's just like, you know, salt crystal. You can just get like a pink Himalayan salt lamp or what have you. The fact you have azestulite and golden healer, Cancer, you are in for some expansion. No question about that. Azestulite is also a stone that will help you connect with not just Christ consciousness, but also higher dimensions that you're not used to being aware of your experience is almost what I want to say. I feel like you've been in this energy before, or at least this frequency before, but some of you I think have regressed from it or have taken a step back from this kind of frequency that you're being reintroduced to. It feels like a reintroduction, but definitely connecting to the ether and allowing for expansion and activation to happen for you, okay? Howlite is here to just help you do that clearing. Some of you really need to detox your body. Others of you need to really detox the people around you or your environment. Howlite really comes out when there's just a cleansing that needs to take place on all levels, okay? See what else wants to come out. Any other crystals for Cancer for the month of October? Any other crystals for Cancer? Oh, wow. Cancer. So I never can pronounce this one properly. Sharot? This is also one for cleansing, but more specifically, this is a good karmic cleanser, past life cleanser, wound healer sort of energy. So again, Cancer, like I said, you've got some clearing you got to do. Some of you need to do this on a physical level. So do the clearing that you need to do, especially if any major cycles that have been holding you back. Also getting anything that's around disappointments that you're still attached to. Do that cleaning, do that cleansing, clear it out, and then start getting ready for this massive expansion. This feels really big, okay, Cancer? This feels really, really big, but I think it's going to really pay off for you. I am noticing on the bottom, we do have amethyst. Cancer, this wouldn't be a bad one to get. Amethyst, I love for so many reasons. It has a little bit of a universal flavor to it. As far as use is concerned, some people use it for love and romance. Some people use it for higher consciousness, connection and expansion. Some people use it to clear and to heal as well. So Cancer, this wouldn't be a bad one to get, and it's very common and very affordable as well if you can't get any of these other ones. Because azestulite, that's expensive. I'm not going to lie. Azestulite and golden healer are very expensive, but I'm not surprised that these crystals came out also because they have like a yellowish tone, and I was feeling a lot of that empowerment energy with you, a lot of solar. A lot of solar kind of like yellow gold kind of coloring might really help you in the month of October, okay? But just to show you guys these crystals before I move on to the other deck, Azestulite, Golden Healer. Howlite, that should be easy to get. I can never pronounce this one right, sorry guys. But you can see how it's spelled, Sharot, I don't know. And Amethyst would not be a bad idea for you, okay? All right, let's go to the other deck. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for October? I'm hearing July. You could be a July Cancer. Something in July, I think. Oh, it took a turn. Cancer, something in July for you took a turn. This feels like this past July. It doesn't feel like it's upcoming. Could have also been June, but I'm feeling July. Made you question yourself a lot. Hold on, what is this? It impacted your solar. It really was a hit to your confidence. Your confidence in what you thought was stable in your life. Almost like what you thought you had in the bag. Yeah. That might be coming up for you at this time to heal. Some of you guys haven't totally cleansed that out of your energy field. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of October? What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of October? Yeah, they keep highlighting July over and over and over again. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of October? What other crystals? Ooh, okay. Opal, not a bad one. I'm going to go over all these once all of them are out. Yeah, opal's not a bad one. It's like, that's a very scorpionic stone. And we are in Scorpio season in October, tropic anyway. And like I said, I was feeling the water signs, really feeling that scorpionic energy, Cancer. And it looks like you're doing a little bit of like going into the underworld as far as doing some of this healing work. Opal will help you with that. Opal will help you to maintain a sense of clarity about yourself, okay? And your emotions. Living Gold Tektite. That's how it looks. Also one that's kind of hard to find. If you want to work with a Tektite, I would just get a typical one. Living Gold Tektite specifically though, because Tektites and meteorites, they really help you connect, right? Connect for that expansion that's coming in for you. But Living Gold Tektite also gives you a little bit of an energy booster, a little bit of that solar energy. So I would, honestly, you can do citrine. What else is another one? You can do orange calcite, fire agate, carnelian. I mean, there are so many other stones that will help you with that little bit of solar energy boost. I also find, Cancer, that bloodstone's a really good stone for you. And I was feeling a little bit of physical clearing that needs to happen. Bloodstone's really good for physical vitality. Okay. What other stones are good for my Cancers for October? What other stones are good for my Cancers for October? It's funny, look, citrine, right? Yep, citrine. I was just cutting the deck, but I just noticed citrine was right there. What other crystals are good for my Cancers for October? Let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, yeah, Sunstone's good for that too. I'm glad that came out because Sunstone is really good for the solar here. Sunstone and Muscovite. Yeah, Cancer, this just seems like a big month of clearing and getting ready for some activation and really getting a boost of confidence and empowerment. And I keep feeling like a Taurian Capricorn energy. Again, they don't have to be a Taurus or Capricorn. They could just be harnessing those energies. That's really going to help you at this time. It's almost like a little like expansion buddy. It's kind of how it feels. Someone to just give you some support. Okay, that's it. All right, so let's go over these. So opal, that's how it's spelled, for those who really need a stones. Opals are well hydrated amorphous mineraloids. Precious opals are lusted after for their rainbow sparkle, aka diffraction. Common opals form in a range of colors and can deliver sensations that are anything but common. People who need it, the all-black wardrobe set can benefit from black precious opals, bold pop of color, and spiritual protection. Not so prolific artists can ride fire opals burn. Where to put it? General rule of thumb: white and blue vibes with the head, pink vibes with the heart, and black vibes with the lower abdomen. When to use it: when you have something that needs to get moving, a project, a relationship, an energetic block. Feel all your feels. Okay. Libyan Gold Tektite, that's how it's spelled. Again, this one's kind of hard to find. I already gave you my recommendations for this one, for those who have trouble getting it. A 28-million-year-old Saharan desert glass, only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow, but far from mellow. People who need it: the navel-gazing and brooding, binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the street with some extra swagger, Cancerians. Where to put it: hold Libyan Gold Tektite or this card at your will center, just above the navel, and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery, beyond ancient energy of this stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. When to use it: when your get up and go has ghosted you, banish your blahs. And then we have Sunstone, like I said, is really good to get if you can't get the Tektite. I would really just get like a Tektite or any kind of meteorite and a Sunstone, or citrine, orange calcite, like I said, something that's going to help you with that confident solar energy. Okay. Sunstone. Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stones it's really far from me. I'm very blind, and I'm also very short. So you can see me like trying to like crawl over the table. So hang in there with me. The stone's orange and red sparkling light effect, aka spangling. Is that what it says? Yeah, spangling. Spangling, aka, oh God, I can't see. I'm sorry, guys. So this stone, this light effect, is the result of copper inclusions reflecting light from within. People who need it: fellas looking to operate on a higher plane, the vitamin D deprived, all solar powered human beings who do not in fact harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones. Where to put it: anywhere you're looking for a boost of stamina. First thought, the gym? Sure. When to use it: whenever it's time to get busy or when your disposition needs a little sunning up. Take back your shine. And then we have muscovite. I really like muscovite. That's how it's spelled. Muscovite also comes in different colors too, for those who are curious. Heady muscovite, also known as common mica, acts as a navigation tool for explorers of the supernatural and synchronistic. People who need it: the pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Where to put it: against your forehead while peering into the future. When to use it: when I want to believe is your MO, when you feel like you've been missing the signs, when you have a problem logic won't solve, when you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite, and need to get a grip. Develop your foresight. Okay? All right, Cancer, so those are your stones. I'm going to show them to you one last time before we get into the cards, for those who like to write them down. Azestile and Golden Healer, again, very powerful stones, but kind of hard to get or expensive. So just know that. Halite and this other one I can't pronounce. No, words are not my forte, Cancer. Cheroit, I don't know how to pronounce that. Then we have amethyst, very common. I wouldn't be surprised if you have that one already. Then we have opal and Libyan Gold Tektite. And this is how they look. Pretty, right? Very pretty. And then we have sunstone and muscovite. Sunstone you should be able to get. Sunstone's a really cool stone to work with. Okay? All right, Cancers, let's get into some cards. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to use Rider-Waite for this one. Why do my Cancers use these crystals for the, I almost said July. Yeah, something about July is coming back around, Cancer, or coming up to finally release it. I feel like you've been holding on to whatever happened in July, and it feels like it was a strange turn of events that might have been very upsetting for you or hard to accept, okay? Any messages for Cancer for the month of October? Not July, October. Any messages for Cancer for the month of October? Yeah, this Taurus Capricorn energy keeps coming back up here. Like I said, I do feel like it's kind of like an ally of yours, or someone who's going to help you through this last bit of clearing, and or help you with this activation, or come in with this activation. Some of you already know this person and you're just like getting closer to them or having more of a reconnection. Others of you is going to be a new person. They don't have to be those signs. Like I said, they're just harnessing that energy. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of October? Okay. Oh, I like the full cards on the bottom. Why do my Cancers? Yeah, I knew that Hangman was going to come out. Hangman in reverse. All right, Cancer. So with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like that's literally epitomizing the spending time to clear and now getting ready for an activation. Hangman in reverse can also mean a new perspective, like something has shifted within you. But before the Hangman comes out reversed, right? Before that pivot happens, you've been spending some time alone or stagnant or very still. And I feel like when you're in this, it feels more like you're in a still mode, like a hermit mode before the Hangman comes out reverse. I do feel like that's when you're clearing. I feel like that's when you're purging. I feel like that's when you're in the little bit of like that transformative death process, underworld sort of energy. And this is you kind of coming out and having more space. Look at your head all lit up like that, right? And getting ready for that activation. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's also making more sense to you, Cancer. Why else am I Cancers? Hold on. Ah! Oop. Dropping cards left and right. Yep, there it is. Knew it was coming. I knew that was coming, Cancer. Death. Scorpionic energy. Yeah, this is you coming out of that death process, all right? Coming out of that clearing. And now we had a little batch over here. Oh, Cancer. I feel you. Look at what you're clearing. That's what you're clearing right there. Something that really rooted in your heart is what I'm gathering. Even if it was something that didn't seem massive at the time, didn't seem life-changing at the time, it really rooted in your heart is what I want to say here. With that 5 of Cups and 6 of Cups in reverse energy, something that, it could even been a soul contract that was disrupted. Caused waves is what I just heard. Caused waves. Some of you, it could be over children, I'm getting, actually. With that King of Wands. King of Wands can be a very fatherly energy. 6 of Cups can indicate children or like family energy. Of course, it's also about past life, memories, that sort of thing. Some of this could have been like a parental child-like sort of issue, okay? But whatever this was, you've had grief like sitting in your heart, rooted. They keep telling me it's been rooted. It's been rooted. It's been rooted in your heart. Some of this could actually relate to your own issues with your own father, okay, with that King of Wands and reverse energy. But it really, again, that confidence hit. It's a confidence hit. Now, during this time, keep in mind some of these, these readings can be timeless because time is, fluid, not linear. But as I'm recording, we are in a Mars retrograde period. With this Mars retrograde period, it's actually a time to look at our masculine energy within ourselves, no matter what gender we are, no matter what energy we like to work with. So Cancer, please don't get stuck on the gender of these cards, but this is rooted and has affected an aspect of yourself that relates to what we label as masculine energy. The parts of us that want to provide, protect, take action, go create something, go start making something, go make something in the physical, very like external and active, right? Proactive. Think of it that way. That part of you took a major confidence hit. And I think you've kind of struggled a little bit and not really understanding why. It's because whatever this past event was or past grief has rooted in your heart and affected your confidence and ability to take action or to go for things or something specific. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Why else my Cancers need these crystals for the month of October? Why else do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of October? Overall energy, we have the moon in reverse. Okay, I like that it's in reverse, and I like its overall energy. We have 8 of Cups, beautiful. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it, Cancer. 7 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then we've got the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy with the 10 of Wands. And then we have Queen of Wands in reverse underneath that, King to the Queen of Wands. Again, a lot of you, this is just about your own energy. And also helping you to align in your own masculine feminine energy by addressing this rooted grief that's affected the aspects of yourself that are masculine and has affected your solar and confidence level. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be about you and another person. I do think you're going to have an ally here that's going to be helping you through this. I think most of you are going to have that, but this is really about yourself. This is about you. It's almost always about you, Cancer, and anybody who watches readings. But let's go over this overall energy. So the moon in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse, having this moment of purging, it feels like a big emotional purge, Cancer. Very big emotional purge. You're actually allowing yourself to detach from something, and it's detaching from the grief that's been rooted in your heart and has affected your solar here, okay? You're leaving that behind. You're releasing it. You're actually also, it might relate to some kind of old betrayal of an actual friend. Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like an enemy. It can be someone who like pretends to be a friend, like a frenemy, but they're really not. 4 of Pentacles in reverse is like my open heart chakra card. It's also letting go. It's letting go and letting stuff leave. Not gripping onto it so hard, taking that root and taking it out of your heart, basically. That 7 of Swords, that's where the pain was coming from, whatever event took place here. It came from a Page of Pentacles in reverse energy, which I do feel like is someone who was like a frenemy. You thought they had your back and they didn't, or somebody who was kind of out for themselves, and someone who's like very greedy or even just downright mischievous, okay? And as you reflect on this, in this Queen of Cups mode, you've been carrying this burden in your heart for a while. And again, it's like it's impacted your ability to be confident in taking action and to feel empowered. Some of you, it's affected your ability to set boundaries with people and even be very vocal about it, okay? That's a theme that's coming up for a lot of people right now. But you're detaching from that. You're getting it out of your heart, literally. What the hell? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought that was off. Hold on a second. Power off. My bad. So it's beautiful, Cancer. I really like that. Some of you, this could be about, like I said, a person, right? And that has like been enabling this within you, enabling this energy within you. But for the most part, Cancer, this is between you and you. Okay. Can it relate to some kind of past event? Yes, absolutely. But you're taking that root and you're taking it out of your heart space. Okay. Now, I do want to clarify what I want to clarify. I mean, I feel like it's very clear, but I do want to clarify something. I just can't decide what I want to clarify. I want to look at the 5 of Cups, actually. Let's look at the grief. I'm actually going to use steampunk for this. I haven't used this deck in a while. Start with the 5 of Cups for Cancer. Ah. Tell me the 5 of Cups for Cancer, please. Tell me the 5 of Cups for Cancer. Tell me the 5 of Cups for Cancer. Some of you have an insecurity of being looked at or like being watched. Some of you have an insecurity with attention. That's interesting that that's coming up. Tell me about the 5 of Cups for Cancer, please. Okay. 6 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords, indicating there's a 2 of Swords at play. Temperance, okay. 8 of Swords, and then we have Justice in reverse here. Yeah, that Four of Swords is what I was feeling with the Hangman in reverse. Like, you're kind of in a little bit of a hermit space here. Excuse me, but while you're doing this clearing, while you're doing this reflection, before enough space is made to have some kind of activation and expansion, and some of you are going through a little bit of a death process, transformative process. Some of you could even be feel like a little bit of a dark night of the soul. But yeah, you don't really have peace of mind until you get this kind of solitary work done and looking at yourself. Yeah, and then we get Temperance, the Eight of Swords, and Justice in reverse. You find healing in that here. The Eight of Swords tells me that there's fear and insecurity rooted in this. I'm not surprised because I can feel your solar feels very in need of attention. I'll say it that way. Your solar feels in need of attention. Some of you, it's even your root and your earth star really need attention and paid attention to, because they keep feeling this underlying sense of insecurity and fear and not really feeling safe, okay? But it does relate to whatever wound has been rooted in your heart space. And with Justice in reverse, it's something that feels like it was very unfair to you. Some of you even feel like it might have been like a backstabbing sort of situation, or you really unjustly lost out on something. That fear might be sticking with you, which is why you might have issues taking action, that you will be backstabbed, or you will be unfairly treated, or you will have some kind of unfair consequence of going for certain things. That is being healed. That is being addressed with Temperance, okay? Let's see what else we got here. Playing around with the Five of Cups. Over the Five of Cups for Cancer. Wow. Fool in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Cancer, here's that Taurian Capricorn energy I was sensing. Interesting, we have Fool in reverse here. Why do I feel like this is someone who's helping you? But I feel like you look at this person like they've made some mistakes and like you've been hurt by those mistakes. Yeah, that's actually what I'm feeling with this. With Fool in reverse and the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is actually a person who's supposed to help you. Some of you, the help is just teaching you this lesson, right? Some of you, the help is like you've had this grief rooted in your heart, and now that you're working through it, you're growing because of it, and you're learning a lot more about yourself because of it. Some of you, it's that, but I feel like they're supposed to help you, but I feel like Cancer, you're resisting. You don't really want to be near them, and that's totally up to you. That's totally fine, because you're looking at this person like they're the ones who's made some mistakes and they really hurt you. But it feels like someone is supposed to help you. So when you're in this situation, Cancer, and you're thinking about this King of Pentacles, or they're kind of like, you know, you can kind of have them come a little closer to you or not. Just trust yourself, your own best judgment. Everyone's situation is different, you know, but I do feel like they're supposed to help you. I do. And I feel like you're like, I don't want to get close to that. I don't want to get close to that. I don't want to get close to that. That's what I'm feeling. And for some of you, you don't want to get close to them because of that fear and grief that's rooted in your heart space. So again, practice your own judgment, your own situation. You know what's best for you at the end of the day, personally. Overall, we do have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, ooh, Six of Cups. Page of Cups. Whoa, Four of Wands. And then we've got an Emperor energy. King of Cups in reverse underneath that with the freaking Star card. Okay. Why do I feel like someone's like manifesting? I feel like someone's like literally trying to work magic. They might actually be doing spells. I feel like someone's really trying to do that, and it's this Emperor-like energy. Cancer, the thing that you're grieving, is like, it's a mistake. You feel like someone messed up, and I think you're looking at this King of Pentacles like they're the ones who's messed up with you. They're the ones who made a mistake, and they need to apologize for it. With that Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, they're the ones who need to apologize for it. They wasted time, or they mishandled something. They hurt you. Cancer, essentially, this person hurt you. No matter what they did, they hurt you, okay? And you want them to apologize for it. You want them to fix it. You want them to address it, but you feel like they won't, and you're looking at them like they are the King of Pentacles, which is why you're like, okay, this person messed up. I don't know if I want to get close to them. I want to, but I don't. I want to, but I don't. You need to address your own pain, which is what you're doing. You're addressing your own pain here, and you're taking that root out of your heart. And once you do that, Cancer, it's going to become very clear to you on what you need to do. If you need to walk away from this King of Pentacles forever and like really let it go, or get a little closer to them and grow from the experience with them. Okay, that's totally on you to decide here. Okay, but I feel like someone's trying to like make magic. I keep feeling that energy, like like someone's literally like doing affirmations and manifestation rituals and things like that. I can feel it. And I don't think it's you. I think it's actually the other person. I think it's this King of Pentacles. I gotta be honest. I think it's this King of Pentacles who's doing that. I'm surprised the Magician's card's not out here because I can feel like they're doing a lot with their hands, and like I can hear them. I can hear them like saying affirmations. So watch it. Yeah, just be a little careful, Cancer. I mean, that also might be why this is coming up for you, to take this root out of your heart, out of your heart space, because they probably are trying to like work a little magic, and you're probably sensing that and feeling that. Okay. Either way, this is about you. This is about taking that root of pain out of your heart, going through some kind of transformation to purge it, to clear it out, to heal from it, and to get ready for some sort of expansion. Once you take that root out of your heart, you'll know what to do and what's best for you when it comes to this King of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, Cancer. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you're leaving us here, don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. Everything else that you need is linked below. Social media, website stuff, that sort of thing. And I'll see you soon. Have a good night, Cancers. Namaste. Hey guys, welcome to the second spread. Let's see who's going to go next. We have Scorpio and Pisces left. I'm going to start with the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. So let's see here. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio or Pisces, Scorpio or Pisces, Scorpio or Pisces. Scorpio or Pisces. Scorpio, we're going to go with you. I just felt like a deep pull. That was weird. Almost felt like I was being pulled down. Some of you guys, I think, are doing some major grounding. Like, I literally felt like I was being pulled into the earth. It was a very strange feeling. I didn't like it. You can tell I didn't like it at all. It almost felt like you might be overdoing it. So Scorpio, be mindful sometimes when we like really focus on like a particular chakra, right? It's like sometimes we can overdo it. So don't like overwork a chakra. It can become like overactive or even underactive, right? So just be mindful. Yeah, because all of a sudden I felt like I was getting squashed and pulled down like really hard. Some of you might just feel like you're very overworked physically. Yeah, Scorpio, it just feels heavy, physically heavy. If you're not doing stretching and yoga, please do it, because I keep feeling this energy like you're being squashed down and pulled down. Be mindful of that, Scorpio. Well, crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October. Oh, happy birthday, October Scorpios. I can't believe I forgot a fellow October Scorpio. Happy birthday for those who are tropic sun Scorpios. October, anyway. Scorpio, while you're in this like pulled down state, like really heavy state, be mindful that you're not snapping at people. I feel like some of you guys are like you're kind of stressed and burdened and a little overworked, and you might like like do a little like venom tap to some people there. Okay, be mindful of that. Well, crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October. Your heart's hurting, Scorpio. I think some of you guys are ignoring that, and it might be because you feel so like weighed down that you might not even realize it, but I can feel it. Your heart's hurting. It almost feels achy. Is this old stuff or new stuff? Your heart, like I can feel it. Your heart's like you're not like you got a heart problem. If you got a heart problem, I'm not a doctor. Okay. This feels energetic to me. Like your heart's very achy, very, very achy. I feel like your heart's taken a lot, Scorpio. I feel like a lot for some of you, it's a lot in a short amount of time. Some of you, it's just overall, it's just your heart's taken a lot here. I think you need to kind of go into some feminine energy, Scorpio, and kind of nurture yourself. Because I feel like you are overworked. I feel like you're physically like weighed down by everything around you. Yeah, Scorpio, you got to go into some feminine energy and take a little bit more self-care, and especially emotional care. I can feel it. Your heart's carrying pain. It's not just grief. It's just, I think it's just a lot. you've experienced a lot of like heartbreaking things. Some of you are just really strong empaths and you're taking on other people's stuff. Make sure that you're clearing that out as regularly as possible, okay? It's like, you know, I know it kind of sucks. Like, that's like the sucky thing with being an empath, but that's something that we need to do on a regular basis to keep our own energy like really nice, like really pristine and protected in ours. But yeah, some of you are taking other people's stuff and you're not clearing it out regularly. Yeah, I'm just getting pain and achy, like your heart needs a break emotionally. What crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? What crystals? Yeah, trigonic quartz. Healing and cleansing, healing and cleansing, healing and cleansing. Please cleanse your energy regularly, Scorpio, for those who are really strong empaths. I'm not surprised that came out. It doesn't have to be trigonic. It can also be, you know, regular quartz, but the shape in particular kind of relates to sacred geometry as far as having more bit of a power boost there. You can also get stones in the shapes of different like sacred geometric shapes, like, and if you're not really familiar with sacred geometry, start researching. I did like a very, very, very little short video on it for a Bomispirit episode, so go ahead and check that out. But because I feel like it's for you, it's like there's such a physical thing going on of being like weighed down, feeling you got a lot of like physical weight on your back and your shoulders. Some of you guys are just carrying your stress there. And others of you, there's this like achy emotional heart thing going on for you. If you do want to work with sacred geometric shapes, I would work with, what was the physical one? Hexahedron, which is a cubes. You can even draw them. You can draw them to work with those kind of energies. And what was water? What was water? What was water? See if I can remember. Tetra was fire. Octa was air. Dodeca, okay, Icosa. The icosahedron is water. Icosahedron. Anyway, coming back to a Scorpio. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for October? Some of you guys are running on empty, Scorpio. Be careful with that. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? Trigonic quartz, not bad that you got one though, because I feel like that's really all you can deal with right now is whatever physical weight you're feeling and this emotional achiness. I think that's like kind of all you can handle focusing on mentally right now, so I'm not surprised. But again, you don't have to get trigonic. You can work with sacred geometric shapes, or you can just get a typical quartz, always really good. Let's go ahead and use the other deck, Crystals, the Stone deck. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? Okay, I know this is only for October Scorpios. I gotta be honest, I feel like some of you guys are pissed off about your birthday. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I feel like you guys like really pissed off about your birthday or irritated about your birthday. Excuse me, some of you it's making you sad. Like your birthday's making you sad. And I think it's in relation to other people. What they like may or may not be doing in regards to your birthday. That's interesting. That just came up. I think that's adding to your emotional achiness. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? Okay. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for... Can never say this one. Epidot? I don't know how you pronounce it. Typically, this is a stone that I like to use if I need a little boost of like leadership kind of energy. Some people use it for transformation. Bloodstone, yeah, Scorpio. Bloodstone's a stone of vitality, physical vitality, okay? And like I said, I'm really feeling that with you in the physical. I think you really need a timeout, Scorpio. address this emotional achiness and address whatever is making you feel so physically squashed. I just feel like you feel like this. Whatever's making you physically feel that way. I just feel like you're tapped out energetically. And again, some of you it's because you're an empath and you're not cleansing your energy properly. What other stones are good for my Scorpios for the month of October? Oh, Scorpio. Don't shit me. Don't get mad at me. Some of you are holding on to the old you really hard, is what I just got. You think you already know who you are because I think you're feeling it. As I said it, you're feeling it in your body that there's something about that that's ringing true. Oh, Scorpio. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios the month of October? August, they're saying August. Something happened in August, Scorpio, in relation to what you're feeling and or facing physically, what you're physically feeling. Interesting. Okay. So you didn't get too many, but here are the other two. Epidot, and Bloodstone. I'm not surprised Bloodstone came out. But let's go over this one first. This is a prismatic, earthy green, aluminum, silicate mineral. It's the get what you give stone, making good vibes even better. But be warned, if you bring Epidot into your world, be ready to bring it. If you're set on wallowing out, then keep this at a safe distance. People who need it, anyone putting in the work on their self. I'm very blind, so it's kind of hard to read it from this far away. Where to put it? Stashed away with your existential to-do list. When to use it? When you're looking to kick a bad habit, a bad friend, or a bad mood. When you want to cast a spotlight on your weaknesses so you can work on them. Upgrade your version of you. Yeah, Scorpio. Some of you are holding on to some, who you used to be, or you're holding on to parts of yourself that really need to die. And Scorpio, you're usually really good at that, but you might just be really struggling with that because I can feel physically your body's asking for a break. Your body's asking for a break, and some of you have such an emotional achiness. It's like you really can't think much about other things. So I'm not surprised that this might be something you're not really honoring or being super aware of. All right. And again, some of you it's because you're an empath and you're not cleansing. All right, Bloodstone. Bloodstone is an earthy green, can't say that word, chalcedony? Spattered with seriously activating red jasper. In the Middle Ages, some believe the red splashes on the stone surface were the blood of Christ. People who need it, the constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking machinations of modern life, Capricorns. Where to put it? Wherever you do the most important work, spiritual, physical, and psychological. When to use it? When you're totally bled dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep. I'll say it again. Scorpios, sleep. Get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high, power up your vitals. Scorpio. Just saying, I do feel it. All right, so these are your other two stones. I'm going to hold them up here for those who like to write them down. Give you a minute. Oop. This is what they look like. Bloodstone over here. And then, like I said, you also had trigonic quartz. This is like a powerful cleanser, okay? Really good cleanser. And again, if you can't find trigonic quartz, try to get one in a sacred geometric shape. The hexahedron, which is the cube, or the icosahedron, which is a complicated shape, or just a typical quartz, you know? All right, Scorpio, let's pull some cards. Yeah, I do. Sorry, my guides are talking to me. Yeah, I want to use beautiful creatures for you guys. Feels very appropriate. Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? All right, sorry, Scorpio, I'm getting something. I'm getting the word escapism. Some of the ways that you've escaped this emotional achiness, or some of just like, things that you found too hard to deal with at the time, or you just feel like you didn't have the space to deal with. Some of the methods you've used to escape are not going to work for you anymore. And some of you, that's where you're kind of running into the problem of feeling this emotional achiness and the weight that's crushing you. That's crushing you, Scorpio. No matter how you escaped, okay? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Ooh, yeah, we got Ace of Wands in reverse. Why do I feel like you almost have no desire? Scorpio, where are you? I feel like your life force is being drained here. That's actually really interesting imagery. There's a baby in that pumpkin. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I don't know why that's like so calling my attention. That little baby and that little pumpkin here. It's kind of cute. Anyway, Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you have like no desire for something. It's interesting too, Scorpio, because I feel like you do want some change, but you have like no motivation to make it happen. You have no desire to make it happen. Like, at least the Scorpios I'm tapped into for October, you might not be feeling this way right now, but it might hit you in October. So keep that in mind. I think it's going to be part of this time where you're clearing stuff out. October is going to be a month of activation, okay, and expansion. I've been saying this over and over, but I just got to say it's just a download I've gotten. And we're doing a lot of clearing from the full moon to Pisces and full moon in Aries. And I feel like this is coming in with the full moon in Aries, actually, Scorpio. Because keep in mind, Mars is retrograding in Aries, and so the full moon's going to highlight how we have handled or not handled some of this retrograde energy. It's also going to highlight Chiron, which is in Aries, okay? And I think that's really highlighting the emotional achiness and maybe how you haven't possibly been taking care of yourself, or how you've been escaping to the point where you're losing your fire a little bit here. That baby is screaming at me. What's up with this baby? I mean, babies are like, new beginnings, right? New beginnings and fertility. Some of you guys, it could be about like, starting family sort of energy. Some of you guys feel like Scorpio. Scorpio, some of you have been struggling with your libido. I'm so sorry, but I am getting that. Yeah, I just feel like this is saying how drained you are to start something new or to go after the change. You're just really depleted. You really just need a rest. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? That is such a cute baby. I can't stop looking at it. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Let's see here. Oh, okay. I like it. Oh, Scorpio, I like it. We got 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Wands. Oh, that is a release, Scorpio. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is release, cleansing, letting it go. The frog indicates emotional cleansing as well. Going into the 6 of Wands of feeling refreshed, getting a lot of attention, feeling like you can move, feeling like you're kind of on top of the world, or at least that you've won in some aspect of something. So Scorpio, this tells me that you are going to get out of this energy of emotional achiness and that this physical depletion. I think the physical depletions connect, like, more so just a symptom of the emotional achiness, Scorpio. So if you've been avoiding purging, which again, I feel like some of you guys have been. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Even if it takes you out for a little bit and you gotta like be in bed and purge for a while, you're gonna feel really good coming out of it. And look at all those butterflies. Talk about transformation, right, Scorpio? So I love that this is here. That tells me you're gonna handle it just fine. Let's see what else comes out. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of October? I'm getting pulled on Pisces. Pisces, wait your turn. Or you could just be doing the Pisces. But I was like, wait a second. Scorpio's turn. Scorpio's turn. Yeah, that's it. On the bottom, we have, interesting, we have 3 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, 7 of Cups in reverse. There's a 4 of Cups at play, which is like, not being very satisfied. I feel like there has been something new that you haven't looked at, like something that you could have approached that was a new opportunity or a new path or even like just a new idea, but you've had such an emotion, I keep saying like emotional achiness, or such like a physical depletion, you haven't acknowledged it. Underneath 7 of Cups in reverse, we have High Priestess in reverse. Ooh, and then we've got the 2 of Cups. Yeah, and see underneath the 2 of Cups, we got Knight of Swords in reverse. There's been some like lack of attention or lack of action on something that could be really new or have like just a lot of cool stuff come in for you if you had approached it. But Scorpio, I think for some reason you've just been too depleted physically and emotionally, or it's been too hard to look at. Some of you have needed to address this emotional achiness to even pursue whatever this was. But yeah, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, after this 2 of Cups, yeah, you just haven't. You haven't. All right. With the 3 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, I like that this is an energy that's leaving. Okay, this is something that's leaving you. Feeling like you don't really have emotional support, feeling like you don't have a lot of things that make you really happy. Some of you, this can actually be some depression, okay? Just being totally honest with you. The 7 of Cups in reverse, this is coming out of that, especially with High Priestess in reverse and the 2 of Cups. This involves another person, Scorpio. Some of you might have felt too depressed to kind of go for something with someone. It doesn't have to be romantic. I mean, kind of feels romantic. Doesn't have to be, though. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, as you're like coming out of this emotional achiness, this physical depletion, some of you depression, you're kind of seeing clearly a little bit more. You're seeing the newness you could have had that you didn't pursue before because you didn't have the energy or just the sight that was being consumed by this emotional achiness and physical depletion. Because with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you haven't gone after it. Ooh, you haven't got the Devil after that. With that 4 of Cups energy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. The Devil with the 4 of Cups can be depression. Yeah, some of you guys might have been struggling with that. Yeah. Okay, so Scorpio, I want to clarify this victory because that's where we're ending, and that feels really beautiful, and that feels like you're getting more of yourself back. Your heart doesn't feel so achy and heavy after doing some like cleansing and purging and all of that stuff. So let's look at the 6 of Wands here. Okay. Do Witch's Tarot. Actually, let me get a little sip of tea. Okay. Start with the 6 of Wands for Scorpio. Tell me the 6 of Wands for Scorpio. Tell me the 6 of Wands for Scorpio. Some of you, this wasn't just depression. Some of you, it was doubt, is what they just told me. Some of you, this was doubt that was plaguing you and kind of keeping you stuck in this emotional achiness. It's the emotional achiness that is like, there's so much pain there, Scorpio. And some of you, like I said, it's because you're empathic and you've taken on other people's shit that's not yours and you haven't cleansed it out. But some of you, it was actually self-doubt. Rooted in some kind of pain in your heart space here, okay? That was keeping you from approaching a person or approaching something new. Tell me the Six of Wands. Tell me the Six of Wands. Tell me the Six of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Okay. Tell me the Six of Wands for Scorpio. Five of Wands. Okay, I like that because honestly, we're clarifying the six. You go from the five to the six. The six is literally the person who stands out amongst the five. You know what I mean? And I feel like that Five of Wands really indicates some kind of inner battle here, Scorpio, that's going on with the emotional achiness and whatever's making you feel so physically like almost like you're being crushed by your environment. Again, I think that really speaks to the empaths who are watching this and who are feeling that. Five of Wands, this could literally be your environment making you feel crushed and depleted, and you're being victorious by cleansing that away from you and out of your energy field, okay? But again, you're dominating the five here with the six, even if it's just a battle with your own shit, with your own inner demons. Tell me the Six of Wands. Tell me the Six of Wands for Scorpio. Ooh. Three of Cups. Why don't I like where this is going? That Five of Wands and Three of Cups, that feels very environmental. That feels like people around you. That feels like people. Five of Wands can be competition between other people or people who are peers, and it's like a very petty thing or competitive sort of energy. Three of Cups is usually like a network or social energy or tribe. It can also be about celebration. But in Scorpio, you are being victorious. You're standing out here, right? It's like you are cleansing your energy and getting rid of this emotional achiness and physical depletion that some of you have taken on because of other people. All right. I just don't like it. Some of you guys might realize that your environment or people in it are just too toxic. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. Some of you guys are cleansing old pain from old friends, like old networks. Tell me the Six of Wands. Two of Swords in reverse. I like that. Here comes some clear-headed energy. Being able to see a little bit more clearly and also making a decision as a result of that. What decision are you making here? Tell me about the Six of Wands. Some of you, I really believe it's choosing to get away from certain people. For some of you, it's certain people that enabled this energy within you. Depression or even doubt, and it affected a particular relationship here. So I have the Six of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Another two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making some decisions here. You're making a decision to make some moves, Scorpio. And again, for some of you, it's just to get away from certain people. Some of you, it's to get out of your environment. I feel like you're actually deciding to go towards something new, and it could have been whatever you were not going for initially because of this achiness and physical depletion. Yep, oh my God. Another two of Wands. 222, Scorpio. 222. Again, decision time. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. Wow, and then we have Four of Wands in reverse. Overall, we have the World in reverse. And there's that Two of Cups again. With the Queen of Swords. Ooh. And the Emperor. With the Four of Pentacles. Holy shit. And the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Scorpio, you and this Emperor. Look at this. Does that not look like a face-off to you? Scorpio, if you're the Queen of Swords, I feel like someone is incredibly attached to you, and I feel like it's this Emperor with the Four of Pentacles. The energy we've been picking up on so far is the Emperor's energy. Okay, so if you've been resonating with everything I've been saying, this is the Emperor's energy, which could be yours. You don't have to be a man to be the Emperor, but that's been coming from this Emperor. Wow. Yeah, they've let this devil energy in the form of depression, doubt, and for some, it's been really enabled by other people or even bad habits. and that's really kept them from pursuing or approaching you, Queen of Swords, if you are the Queen of Swords. But they can't let you go. They can't let you go. They look at you like you're the Ten of Cups. Queen of Swords is very independent. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. They're really digging this Queen of Swords. So like I said, not to confuse anybody, but the energy I've been picking up this whole time is this Emperor's energy. And with the Six of Wands, it's decision time. 2, 2, 2. Decisions, decisions, decisions. After this Ten of Cups, we do have, wow, the Tower with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse, this feels like a lost opportunity here. So, Scorpios, this Emperor is very attached to you, Queen of Swords, incredibly attached to you. They feel like they've lost you. They look at you like you are the Ten of Cups. But what caused the Tower, I think, is this energy. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the Devil and the Four of Cups. This holding back on taking action and speaking honestly because there's too much doubt or actual depression here. Too much emotional achiness and physical depletion. And for some, this Emperor is experiencing this because of their environment, because of the people who are enabling this within them, or bad habits that also enable that for them as well. For some, there's also a libido issue that I'm actually sensing for this Emperor. Not poking fun, I'm just saying I'm feeling that. It's not an excuse, but it is what it is. And I feel like this Tower is that light bulb moment that they didn't take action on this enough. It's that light bulb moment because they look at you like in an amazing light. Quite the amazing light, Queen of Swords. I feel like you've faced off with this Emperor before. Look at this. I mean, like, that is like, feel the energy there. I feel like you've definitely faced off before, but I also feel like you guys think about each other quite a bit. The Two of Cups, that, you know, it's out here twice in 2 decks, and they're both upright. It's mutual, okay? So Scorpio, this is definitely reading for the Emperor. If you're not resonating with the Emperor, that's okay. But it's decision time for the Emperor here with 2, 2, 2. And with that Four of Wands in reverse, it's like it can be about recouping something that has been lost with that Four of Wands energy. And the 2 to the 4 means there's another 2 of Wands here that makes up the Four of Wands. Mutual. You see what I'm saying? So they are being victorious here, Scorpio, but I think their victory is doing this cleansing, getting rid of this emotional achiness and physical depletion, getting rid of this devil energy, getting rid of this depression and or self-doubt and or addictions that keep them in depression, and the people that really enable that within them, okay? Wow. Not what I expected. All right, Scorpios, I hope you guys got a lot out of that. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon if you guys are leaving us here. And I hope you have a really good night, Scorpios. And I hope you guys have a really good birthday, too, for any October Scorpios watching, okay? I'll see you later, Scorps. Namaste. Hey, Pisces, last but not least, let's go ahead and get into your reading, starting with the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. Let's see what's up for my Pisceans for October. So I'm actually hearing the song Cruise by Florida Georgia Line. It's a little bit of an older song. I think it came out, is it 2012? 2012, 2011. That song might be very specific for you as a confirmation. But I was also like getting a lot of boat imagery with you, Pisces. So I don't know, something about a boat, possibly. I feel like you're chilling. I feel like you're feeling really good. I think you're maintaining your emotions very well, mastering your emotions. You feel like you got a balance going on here, Pisces. Let's see what stones want to come out for you for October. You might have had your emotional purge a while ago compared to most people. Let's see. I'm not going to take those. That was too many. What stones are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? Oh, Pisces. Do I stand corrected? Black tourmaline. Okay. Okay, Pisces. That's a protection stone. A lot of people use that to protect themselves against negative energy, also to cleanse negative energy or energy that just makes you feel icky and gross, lower frequencies. But is it for protection or cleansing, Spirit? It's for protection. Maybe that's why I saw you, like, maybe that's why I was getting boat imagery. Because Pisces, I feel like your energy feels really good. And so you might need to, like, kind of shield yourself from other people at this time who might be still going through their cleansing and purging. Kind of putting yourself in a little bit of an energetic bubble right there. Don't want to mess up your good vibes is kind of what I'm feeling with you. Ooh, and then we have Auralite. I love Auralite. Auralite's a little bit of like a booster stone as far as psychic energy is concerned. Yeah, Pisces. So October, typically, from a download that I received, is going to be a month for, not when I say typically, I mean this October, a month for expansion and activation. And so Pisces, I feel like you've had your clearing. And if you haven't, then you might still be doing some clearing here, but I feel like you feel really balanced. And so coming into the month, you are going to be going through a little bit of activation yourself, but because you feel so good and you've had your purge, I feel like that's why Black Tourmaline is out here. I feel like people can recognize that you look very clean energetically. So these two stones are just going to help you kind of protect your energy field, okay? Protect your energy a little bit. Keep those good vibes going. Some people might be a little irritated with you that you're doing so well, so just keep that in mind as well. What other stones are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit more purging going on here. All right, so now we have Mookaite Jasper and Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is a stone to help you with purgings. Like I said, some of you might not be done with your purging. I feel like most of you are. But if you're not, that stone will help you. Mookaite Jasper is actually a really good stone to use for dreams. It's a stone to keep you grounded if you're astraling a lot. And Pisces, like I said, you are going to be having this expansion energy too and activation. But because I can feel a lot of you have done your purging already and you feel really good and really balanced, you might need a little bit of the extra protection, a little bit of grounding as you're going through dream space experiences, astral experiences, visions, that sort of thing. And if you haven't finished your purging, Chrysocolla is here, okay? And it's not like your purging is like done forever, for this period of time, for this wave that we're in, okay? But those are your 4 stones, the first 4 stones. Let's get into the other ones. Auralite is actually this one, if you guys are curious. A lot of you have asked me what stone this is. It's Auralite. What other stones are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? Ooh. All of a sudden I felt like my head exploded. Yeah, there's that expansion energy, there's that activation energy. Ooh. I heard making peace. What is this? Making peace. Some of you are making peace with lost dreams, lost fantasies, things that you feel can't really come true. Interesting. Or come into the physical. Some of you guys are making peace with that. Some of you were attached to them, and some of you, that's where the cleansing needs to happen for those who are not finished. Making peace with fantasies and dreams that you feel you can't bring into your reality, or maybe haven't come into reality. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? One more. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? That's what we have here. Ooh, green calcite and copper. Green calcite, I'm not surprised came out here just because Chrysocolla is here too. Green calcite is a heart healing stone. Copper is really great for energy conduction. Is that the right way to say that? Conducting energy. Okay, it's an energy conductor. So think of it that way. So if you are going through an expansion or activation, copper is really great to wear. You guys have probably seen me wear it in a few videos. I don't have any on me today, but copper is really good for that. Let's see what else wants to come out. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of October? Let's see. Ooh, opal and barite. Opal came out for another water sign. think it was Cancer. I think it came out for Cancer. Barrett came out for an air sign, and I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Gemini. Might have been Gemini. I don't really remember. Anyway, Opal and Barrett. There you go. Opal, I really like for clarity as you are going through an expansion, and also clarity in your own emotions. Opal's really great for that. Barrett's also selenite base. I think it's also called selenite desert rose, if you guys are like wondering if you're looking for it and you can't find barite. Also really great as you're going through an expansion. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans? Ooh, that's it. Okay, so let's go over these. Green calcite. Green calcite is the emo, honest to a fault, believes in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. People who need it. Anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest of doubt without a map. Libras. Where to put it against your chest when making important decisions regarding how you want to spend the finite precious time you have on earth. When to use it when your heart is asking for something but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor. Live out your heart's desires. Remember what I was saying about like fantasies, right? Almost like you're trying to make peace with fantasies or dreams that you feel like are not realistic or that are not rooted in reality. Green calcite will help you with that. Might also help you realize that maybe some of your fantasies and dreams are quite possible, okay? Then we have copper, which again, I think is really great for conducting energy as you're going through an expansion and activation. Copper. If you're thinking, but copper isn't a crystal, indeed, you're a genius. Copper is a metal, but it's such a powerful energy, oh, there it is, energy conductor, and component of so many of your favorite stones. Chrysocolla, which is also out here. Malachite, turquoise, it has to make the cut. People who need it, anyone who needs the proverbial defibrillator paddles. Where to put it with your epic crystal collection. Copper intensifies the potency of most stones, clearing the channels of communication between you and your mineral friends. When to use it when it's time to pack up an old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on, renewed with copper, re-energize your whole world. And then we have opal. That's spelled. Okay. Opals, I did that. I did that for Cancer too. Opals are well-hydrated amorphous mineraloids. Precious opals are lusted after for their rainbow sparkle, aka diffraction. Common opals form in a range of colors and can deliver sensations that are anything but common. Who needs it? The all-black wardrobe set can benefit from black precious opals' bold pop of color and spiritual protection. Not so prolific artists can ride the fire opals burn. Where to put it? General rule of thumb, white and blue vibe with the head, pink vibes with the heart, and black vibes with the lower abdomen. When to use it? When you have something that needs to get moving, a project, a relationship, an energetic block, feel all your feels. And then we have barite. That's how it's spelled. Again, I think it's also called selenite desert rose or desert rose. Barite is a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue, beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. People who need it. Anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Where to put it? Tape to your forehead during meditation. When to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Get answers to your big questions. Again, Pisces, I keep getting this feeling like you're going to realize that some of your fantasies and dreams are quite possible. And you can really bring them into reality, okay? Yeah, so these stones will definitely help you as you're processing this and also keep you protected from anybody going through their purging emotional roller coaster. For a lot of you have already done your purging because, again, Pisces, I feel for the group I'm tapped into, a lot of you have done that purging. But for those who want to write down the crystals before we get into the cards, I'm going to show them to you one last time. Black tourmaline and auralite. Mookite jasper, chrysocolla. Again, chrysocolla will help with the purging for those who are still riding that wave of purging. Okay. Green calcite and copper. Definitely get copper if you can. That's such a valuable thing to have as far as like not just working with crystals, but anybody going through activations and expansions and ascensions and all of that, okay? Green calcite I think will really help you, Pisces, but I don't think it's that necessary. That's what they look like. Then we have opal and barite. Again, I actually don't think that you totally need these, but they're not bad recommendations for what's going on here. I just don't think that barite's that easy to find, and that's what they look like. And opal, depending on the kind of opal, can sometimes be expensive, but opal is also very valuable if you can get it. But based on the other stones that came out here, you've got a lot of options, okay? All right, Pisces, let's get into some cards. I'm gonna go with Crystal Visions for you. Why do my Pisceans? The Mercury retrograde into Scorpio energy, I think, is really going to help you go through this as well. For those who are trying to make peace with your fantasies and dreams, whether realizing you can pursue them or realizing maybe they are a little too fantastical, I think it never hurts to try, personally. But yeah, the retrograde in Scorpio energy is really going to help you with that. Because that's like a deep dive research energy. It's also an intuitive deep dive energy, so that'll help. Why do my Pisceans need these crystals in the month of October? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals in the month of October? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals in the month of October? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of October? Queen of Swords. I like it. Discernment, Pisces. I like this. This is you figuring shit out, basically. As I said, like, you are sorting out your fantasies and dreams, like, trying to understand, like, from a logical standpoint, what is plausible and what's not. Very nice. Very nice, Pisces. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of October? Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles energy, you're evaluating. Seven of Pentacles is like taking a serious time out. So just kind of look at what you got, look at what you can do with what you got, right? And if anything's also paid off and if you should stick with certain things or cut certain things out. So this is you kind of like weighing out your options here as far as like what you can still continue and run with in your life and what needs to kind of be thrown out of the window, okay? I like it. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals? Ooh. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of October? Okay, I'll take that. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of October? Ace of Wands. Nice. All right, so let's put these in order. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this feels like a punch in the gut. Page of Wands in reverse with the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is an energy you're making peace with. This. Five of Swords in reverse indicates that there was some kind of like egoistic attachment sort of dynamic that was going on. Or like mindset you kind of had, and there might have been there's some like fear embedded in that. I feel like this is part of what you purged and what you've cleansed. And again, some of you like have made peace with this. Some of you, it's actually a friend that is how do I say this? How do I label this kind of energy? Because that Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like is actually representing a person for a lot of you. Somebody who has outbursts. Yeah. Somebody who's immature can have outbursts. They can be a little sassy. They can be a little obnoxious. They can be a little attention seeking. I feel like this is like a person you've made peace with or let go of, and you're making peace with having to let go of this person. I feel like some of you guys are also protecting yourself from this kind of energy. Why Black Tourmaline was the first one that came out here. Again, this like attention seeking, immature, lashing out easily an energy because it's fear based. Okay, so some of you have cleansed this out of your own energy. Most of you are protecting yourself from this energy. Some of you have had like a friend or a peer, it could even be like a romantic interest, doesn't have to be, that has this energy, and you've had to let them go and you've made peace with that. Wow. Okay. Now you have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles, there's you weighing out your decisions, but Ace of Wands, you're clearly making an option to put you on a really happy, inspired, fun, I'm actually getting the word fun, path here, okay? I feel like that Two of Pentacles is you also finding balance after you come into the acceptance of this kind of energy. Overall, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. Seven of Swords. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know about that energy. With the Knight of Cups in reverse. Wow, and Temperance in reverse. Okay. Pisces, this Queen of Cups, whoever they are, it's attached to this energy. Okay. They're attached to that energy. This is a person. This is totally a person. And it's funny because remember when I said I got black tourmaline for you and like you're in a really good place, you're in a balanced place, right? You're in a balanced place. You might need to protect yourself from people who are like this. I feel like someone, I don't like what I'm feeling from them. I just like their intentions are way off base here, Pisces. And that might also be why you are evaluating. You might be trying to figure out if you can keep this kind of energy in your life here with this Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups. This person wants in Pisces. They want to be closer to you. And of course, it could be vice versa. Or they could be another water sign. They don't have to be. But with the Queen of Cups can be emotionally manipulative, especially with the Seven of Swords. And especially with another emotional manipulation card. And especially with another card of being very out of balance. Okay? Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like it. So many red flags going on over here. But whoever this is, Pisces, they want to be closer to you. They want to be closer to you. They want your time. They want your attention. And with that Seven of Swords, I just don't like it. I feel like they're emotionally manipulative. Just call it like I see it. They could be a Cancer. They don't have to be, but that is a Cancer court card. And especially with the Knight of Cups in reverse and Temperance in reverse, very emotionally manipulative, and it's coming from a very out of balance kind of a place here, okay? Temperance in reverse can also be a card of holding on, actually, because Temperance upright is surrender. This is someone who can't surrender. Yeah, watch that person, Pisces. They want to be close to you, and you're evaluating about this energy, but that is a funky energy, and I feel like you do come to some kind of decision here. So let's go ahead and look at the Two of Pentacles for you and see what you end up deciding. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, most likely, you know, because it's your own personal decision. I feel like you'll know better, Pisces. I mean, here you are, the Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? Like, you see right through people. So I think you're going to see right through this emotional manipulative act, okay? Well, let's look at the Two of Pentacles. And do Spellcaster. Tell me the Two of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Tell me the Two of Pentacles for Pisces. Yeah, they might even try to like tug at your heartstrings, Pisces. Be very careful with that. Again, I think you're going to see right through them because you're the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords would see that. They would see that crap. So I have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. I'm also getting another energy from this person. Some of you, this person likes to claim people. Almost like putting a flag down on like someone's energy, which I really don't like. And it could be because they have their own codependency issues, right? With Queen of Cups and the Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse can be about codependency. It could be why they might be trying to claim you, Pisces, or maybe they tried to claim you in the past with that Five of Swords, egoistic, mine, attention, needy energy. That's for some of you, not all of you. Tell me the Two of Pentacles for Pisces. Yeah, I really don't like that Seven of Swords right there. Oh, it's like, get that off the board. So I have the Two of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Ooh. So I have the Two of Pentacles for Pisces. No matter what you decide, you're going to go for what makes you really happy and what makes you feel like you're going to have fun is what I'm getting to. Like whatever is going to bring or maintain fire in your life. Tell me with the Two of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Tell me the Two of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Okay. Yeah. Pisces, look at this. Swords, swords, swords. Here you are, Queen of Swords. And look at this. Nine of Swords to the Knight of Swords. This person coming in to talk to you, again, they're doing it in like a desperate act. And I don't mean that in a judgmental way. Nine of Swords is panicked, fearful, anxiety-ridden. Knight of Swords, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in blazing. I'm coming in to word vomit all over you. I'm coming in to tell you my truth, and I'm going to tell it to you bluntly in a very fast manner. Sometimes, especially these two cards together, that can be total desperation. And again, not in a judgmental way. And here you are in a Queen of Swords, very regal Queen of Swords at that. They're like coming up behind you almost in this kind of energy. They're going to take you by surprise, Pisces. But again, maintain that Queen of Swords energy because that's what you need to maintain. But yeah, I feel like they are manipulative. I feel like they're emotionally manipulative because some of them are codependent. Okay? God, this person's making me nervous. Tell me the Two of Pentacles for Pisces. Hierophant. Okay. I think you're going to be sticking to your values here, Pisces. You're going to stick with what's best for you, which is exactly what you should do. Tell me what the Two of Pentacles, not compromise your own integrity here. Tell me the Two of Pentacles for Pisces. Overall energy, we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, ooh, Lovers in reverse, Jesus, Empress in reverse, and then we have the Hermit. This person's been thinking about this a lot, Pisces, and they've been really unhappy. For some, they've been a little depressed, but I feel like, again, that's coming from a codependent energy, and you haven't been giving them any of your energy at all. Like, at all. I think you've actually been very quiet. I don't think you've been talking to them. You might have even ghosted this person. You haven't been investing any energy whatsoever, and they're coming out blazing, freaking out. Okay? Freaking out on you. But I love that the Hierophant's on your side, because that tells me that you really are, like I said, sticking to your integrity, sticking to what's important to you, what matters to you. Almost like, yeah, like sticking to a higher standard that you're holding for yourself here with the Queen of Swords energy. So it depends on what you want to do with this, Pisces. But this person's freaking out because they feel like they've really lost you and lost something special. But again, I feel like that's coming from codependency, and I feel like they're coming in emotionally manipulative. Okay? I'm just saying here. I mean, look at this overall energy too for the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and Lovers in reverse. They feel really disappointed. They feel like they've lost something that could bring them emotional satisfaction. Again, I feel like that's coming from codependency here. But with the Empress in reverse and the Hermit, I feel like you've really retracted your energy, that you're really not speaking to them, or that you're in hiding in some fashion, not wanting to go near this person. And then here they are freaking out. Freaking out, and here's you sticking to your sword. And I feel like when they first approach you like this, you're not even like, you might not even say anything back. Like, it feels like very regal, very reserved, very much like, I'm going to just look right through you and think of what I need to do that's best for me, and I'm going to stick to my ethics. I'm going to stick to my high standard of doing things. Wow. Okay. Pisces, I hope that that was helpful. Looks very fascinating, Pisces. But I hope that you got a lot out of this reading, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. Everything else that you need or are curious about, like social media, website stuff, is all linked below for your convenience, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great night, Pisces. Namaste.